Don't even ask what we're up to here. They don't even want to know. Yeah, stay tuned. There we go. Figured it out yet? So Ian just drove right past us in the Ranger.
Well, it's a dead end, so he can't go far.
He didn't even slow down. He drove right past. I guess he missed the line pump and your truck, and yeah. Okay, well, I think if we all stand here and watch it, it'll actually boil faster. That's what happens.
Down to that wall on the left side of the house. So up on the stay on the yard side of the wall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, down. Yeah. Watch out for the dog for the bite picking you up.
Sorry, Jeff, down the left side here?
Go to the right of the propane tank.
Okay. Oh, okay. Should you wear a welding glove or something, or what do you think?
We've got NFPA structural firefighting gloves.
Oh, yeah. We are doing this right. We don't cut corners on safety.
No. Where's your goggles?
They're in the truck. We should actually have those on right now. Might get it. We're closer. Getting damn close.
We'll have to put the ends in the freezer. These in the freezer.
Or the grinder, whatever.
Like that's going
right?
to freeze it down.
Oh, we're getting there though.
Matt thinks we ought to make a phone call, maybe get the Hawk Tui girl over here.
She's got a tight schedule these days.
Pretty famous.
Oh shit, it's close. Oh, there you go.
Ready?
No way.
Is it going down?
Yeah.
I'm way too close to that fire though.
It's not.
Do you heat it up some more? Just dunk the whole thing in, or is that a bad idea?
Well, I don't know what the.
I don't think grease would help us, would it? No.
Take my knife, trim out one of them other ones. It's already got a little grease on those threads.
It does, okay. I'm actually glad I decided to get this on camera because the freaking thumbnail opportunities are going to be incredible.
I got this end to go. I got this end to go, but this end. No.
Oh, there you go. You're getting making some headway now. That's definitely progressing.
On the burner. Sort of getting hot.
That's better than I thought. If we bang it down on this, if we go any further. Oh, I thought you going. You're going with your hand on it. Not too shabby.
I don't think it would last very long.
Well, it's rated at 3 bar is the pressure rating on it.
You're gonna wear
Oh, yeah.
that in no time.
I don't think we need it to last long.
Good once as I ever was.
Yeah. We did pretty good.
We get a clap on that.
Yeah. You know those jobs where you're either 10 feet too much or 10 feet short and you wish you had a 10-foot hose? You might want to just hang on to this.
Once it's hot.
Could be Bill's new anti-splatter whip hose.
Going up farther or? That's right in the middle, it feels like. Hot, hot.
Nicely done.
I think that's
Yeah. We're cooking with gas now. Literally. Propane gas. Being serious.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Lots of mama sweat.
Don't let it beat you, man.
It's getting hot.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. We don't even need a clamp now.
She's
confused. Not too shabby. Oh, that one got, oh boy. I think we compromised the hose, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not good.
No, that ain't gonna work. Chop it off and just stab it back on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a hold of it. Both hands right here so you keep it right.
Anything on it.
It's gonna do it.
Want to hold it vertical, I'll put a bunch of soap in there, let it fall down the threads?
Might put a little bit in that snotch.
I think if we hold it vertical, I can go right all the way around and let, yeah.
Just don't get too much, we won't be able to grip the hose. Stack on it. Keep it back here and hold that on the ground to let stop some of that. We're tilting.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
It's almost ready to give up.
No.
Shit. We need to probably need to go around that truck and get that delay in it.
Okay.
It's on the tailgate.
Oh, your truck?
Yeah.
You want to throw it in there right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Head down with Brandon?
Yeah.
So we're only doing one?
Yeah.
I think so. Right?
We can always stop and move it down.
I feel like we were lucky to get one at this point. Nicely done, man. Is that under boob sweat?
That's under boob sweat. That's really it's more like under chin sweat.
That's the Muddyfeet Heather Gray Fall Collection.
It's a mood. It changes.
Yeah, it's a mood right now. He's pretty worked up.
Getting pretty dark. You got a moon shirt on.
I like your hose. Oh, we worked so hard for that. It's better work. So much work. All right, concrete is here. We got a couple bags of delay powder we're gonna put in it so we can mess around with this stuff for a while. Little Jewel is here. The Mud Demon is here. 2.5-inch hose is here. 3-inch hose is here. This is the best part. Whereabouts is it going, Ian?
What do you think right there?
I think Jeff wanted to put it at the 100-foot mark. But I think, you know what? I'll talk to him. I think this is a really interesting spot because that's where the downhill starts.
And it's safer.
Yeah, we can see what it does at the downhill.
I think it's right at 100. Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah, it's 100 right here. Okay.
When it's nice and cool.
Yeah. Ian, here, you feeling hot? Here, cool off a bit.
that surprised me. I forgot.
$20 at Ace Hardware. And we're not even in the season. That's seasonally adjusted pricing. Wow. Okay. Gotta save my battery. Okay, so what's the intro to exactly what's going on here today? People are wondering what's going on. They're wondering for good reason, because it's not very conventional.
Well, we're here for mankind.
Hold on, you look a little.
No.
Can I get you? Can I help?
Better.
Can I help you out there?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, carry on. Continue.
Wait, can you get coconut Sim?
I can whip some up. Just give me a few minutes.
No, hold on. Hold on. It's easy. They can primer to a whole new level.
Okay, so what we were trying to achieve here today is
we are trying to. A lot of people have theories. I have a theory about this. We're fixing to see what a theory looks like. So with the clear hose, we're fixing to see what our primer is doing going through the system. So that's the thing. We want a visual. Are there air pockets between the water, the primer?
well, and we got a downgrade here too, which is the often debated what happens on a downhill.
We got a little bit, just a hair of a green.
We can pull that.
We can pull that away and get it a little more flatter.
Anybody wondering, this hose is safety rated at 44 psi. Approximately 1/23 of what little Jewel is capable of putting out. But we have safety PPE in place.
Sure.
Just to make sure that we're doing this as safe as possible. With rated worm gear clamps.
You notice there's not any cars in the driveway?
It's a mighty white house. What color is concrete?
We picked today the wife wouldn't be here.
Yes, this is on private property in a controlled testing grounds, shall we say.
And we're doing it without the wife here.
Without the wife here, yes.
Yeah.
We could clean up whatever mess may be incurred before she gets home, hopefully.
No, in all seriousness, Scott and I got together. We had some ideas of when he come to Texas, what we would do, what we could do to benefit guys in the pumping industry and line pumping. The idea that we came up with after a little bit of a brainstorm is finding some clear hose that maybe help us see what's going on. We're 100 foot out from the pump, so we're going to be able to see what our primer's doing, how far ahead of the mud it is, and like I put water ahead of my primer, so we're going to see what's happening here, what's going on.
And then, depending on how much time we have, we've put a bunch of delay in the concrete, right?
We did.
So maybe we get a chance to suck a ball back and see what it does on the way back. Maybe we try a second prime with a ball in front or something to see if that holds, or a bag. If we have a bag, would be awesome to test a bag.
We could do a bag. We could also move this down another 50 feet.
Yeah.
And see what
happens there.
150 feet.
Okay. So what do you have planned for the first prime? What are we, just conventional?
Is going to be my everyday, how I prime out.
Okay.
Which I put about 2 or 3 gallons of water in the system.
Yep.
I put a bucket of mortar mix in the pump, in the valve.
Yep.
And then we put of course the concrete. So, in my theory is that an air pocket forms between the water and the ground. Is my theory.
Yes, we've talked about this.
I'm thinking that's what keeps everything lubed. It keeps the water from segregating the sand from the prime and keep from sandpacking, because you can sandpack that prime.
So you think we're going to see a rush of water with some air and then the grout behind it?
That's my prediction.
That's the prediction.
That's my prediction.
So I'm going to go against it and say I don't agree, but we'll find out.
We need a yin with a yang.
What does Bill think?
The air gap between you put water in the hose and then your primer's in the elbow. You have that air gap.
I think
you think that air is going to push the water?
Now, I do think it will shrink, but I think it's going to compress.
I mean, it'll compress, but I don't think so. Well, going downhill, your water's going to run away from it.
That's a fair point.
The air gap. Going downhill, so we could pull this up a little bit and take some of this.
That's a good idea.
Get this hose level.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. In the name of science. Okay.
So you'll pick that, Scott. We'll just move it.
I don't want to break it, so be gentle.
Don't pull it on it too hard.
Don't pull the end out of it. Okay. We could always throw a little bucket or something under that end too to give it a little up. Uphill.
What if we had something that cradles hoses?
Oh.
You know, something. What could that possibly be?
Wouldn't that be an invention?
Maybe I have something for that.
I can tell you right now, I'm getting inside that smoke. I've seen him pull up a can of green beans. The smoker didn't come apart. I feel the same.
The smoker has been determined the safe room.
I've seen what the smoker can stand up to in a can of green beans. So I think that's the safest place to be.
That smoker has some history with explosions.
So I'm gonna put the GoPro 360 in super high speed film right here, and I'll do the I'll set the iPhone up too. I'll set it on slow-mo and just
That looks fairly.
that's pretty good.
I think it's got a little bit of grade, but not.
Yeah, no, I think we're in a good spot there. Okay.
Never did find.
Okay, let's get the GoPro 360 ready. I'll get that queued up. Of course, we have safety gear for everybody. Glasses and masks, just to be safe, extra safe. Oh, I missed the best part. You put the primer in already, obviously?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, it's the bucket of grout. Okay.
Primer's in. 2 or 3 gallons of water's in the hose.
Okay.
So, work up.
So this is regular old Type N mortar mix like you use in every video.
The bag.
Okay.
Yes, definitely so.
Safety first, last, and always. Oh. There. Okay, now we're safe not only from concrete explosions, but also contagious viruses.
Yes.
Safe. Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh no!
Abort! Abort! Okay, before we pump on, I'm gonna flash the cameras up over there. I got slow-mo, I got GoPro, high speed, we got the whole shebang.
Okay.
Can I get the mud falling in the hopper? Then I'll run and push the cameras on?
Yep.
All right.
Talking about same RPMs and everything? Probably lower RPMs. We don't want to crash it through.
Yeah, I don't think we want to risk blowing our hose up on the first
So
run.
we'll just keep the RPMs down a little bit. We're going to take guesses on what's going to happen here.
I don't think the hose is going to hold up. I think the mud will get through the prime. I think once we actually pump, I think that hose is coming apart. Hose is coming apart. As soon as the mud goes, primes through, and we get some actual pumping pressure on it, I think that hose is going to let go.
I think the prime and stuff will go through. You get rocking that vinyl hose. I'm thinking that vinyl's going to grab it.
Think it's going to tear it open? It might, yeah. I feel like it's going to come off of the end.
Come off of the pump side in.
That's what I would say.
Or it'll get through it, and when it gets farther out, it's going to get more pressure on it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Bill. I'm on your team. I'm on Team Bill. There's our mud. Now fire the cameras up.
There is some rock in that.
Oh boy. Okay. I'll get the super high speed scientific cameras queued up. Super scientific, super high speed cameras. I'll come back about here.
I got a helicopter coming in, Scott. The helicopter's coming in.
The one, that's the military.
Yeah.
They're like Area 51 out here. Okay, I got that one on. And we've got... In a second. Okay, no time like the present.
Are you ready? Get your mask on.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We're getting ready.
I'll be back here. Okay, here we go. Pump on. I got a bad feeling about this. There's the water. There's the water.
Primer.
Primer. I think we're still primer. I don't hear. Oh, Okay, I think we got concrete coming through now. There's the water. There's the water.
Primer.
Primer. I think we're still primer. I don't hear. Oh, okay. I think we got concrete coming through now.
Grab the end.
The water with the primer. Okay. And she's through.
Got any more hose?
We got concrete.
Hold on.
It's already worked better than I thought, actually.
That worked.
I can't believe it actually worked. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually not as dumb as I thought. There was quite a bit going on there. We're gonna have some good footage to review. She definitely swells a little bit. I think the fabric reinforcement through that hose is about all that's keeping it together. Well, I think theory number one was busted about the air pocket between the water and the grout.
I think
It was clearly debunked. That's
We've gone farther than I thought we were going to make it.
Yeah, it was actually, I'm not gonna lie, the footage was actually better than I thought it would be.
it looked cool. I'm thinking because we're going downhill is why that's happened.
Yeah.
The water didn't have a chance to gang up.
Well, the hose is still together, so I mean, we can try other stuff too. Although the way that it swells between strokes is somewhat concerning.
I'm starting enough that I'm not going to go stand over it.
Hey, we put. It's got retarder and it's got 2 big bags of delay in it. Okay. This ain't going anywhere.
You know, it's kind of crappy. I wanted to see what happened when we pump the hopper down and blow air through, but the hose is already creamed over. We're not going to see anything.
Your daughter can come ride her, put her handprints in it, and when she comes home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So before we finish, is there anything that you want to do while we got it hooked up?
I mean, we could try a bag, but I don't think it's going to be really any more conclusive than what we got. We need a bigger hill. What I do want to do is I want to take a bag or a sponge back, maybe with the assistance of the air compressor, just to see how that looks coming back through the hose. Yes. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
So are we sucking the hoses back?
I guess it'll be instead of flat.
Well, that's why I think we need to use the compressor probably. Without the compressor, even with it, you're right, it probably will collapse, but...
You're gonna try to blow it out into these boots? No, we'll take it back to the hopper.
I mean, all in all, this has worked way better than I thought, because I was expecting complete failure.
Is there a water hose that'll reach over here from on that well?
Yeah.
Gotta spray that wall on.
Yeah, we need to take something and just wipe the top of it down and just spray the wall off.
You'd also be curious of the amount of retarder we put in this stuff. I bet it doesn't stiffen up till probably 8 o'clock tonight.
Damn dog. Yeah, stop him. Well, I guess we can put it in the mud even.
Pump it out right into the mud. I never thought of that.
Hey. Hey. Sam?
I say we suck it back into the little jewel, break off, keep as much hose as we need to get in the mud demon, put a plastic bag on our clear hose, and do a reprime plastic bag into the Mud Demon.
Okay.
Right?
Into the Mud Demon?
Yeah. Pump it out right into the Mud Demon. But we put the bag on just to see what the bag looks like. Okay. What do you think, Bill?
Interesting.
I think what's saving our bacon is the fabric weave inside. Without that, I feel like it would just peel right open.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's close to.
It's almost there, yeah.
I'm really surprised the end's held up, because I figured it'd blow the end off.
Well, especially this one.
That
Well, I mean, really either one of them, to be honest.
Is that one bleeding a little bit?
No, that's just melted from, or maybe, is that, I think it's just, oh yeah, no, she's bleeding a little bit. That's all that soap we use to get it on, I think.
Are you wanting me to let that run out?
Huh?
Do you want me to let that run out? We're not done.
All right, so now on the other side of the house, we're gonna fill the other piece of block wall. And this one we're gonna do with the Mud Demon, which I've not had a chance to see it pump yet in person before, so I'm pretty excited about that.
What was the minimum until you start getting the extra?
All right, we'll try and pull the bag back. I think without the assistance of the below cap, it's just gonna suck in on itself. That the test hose is just not rigid enough, I don't think.
I hit forwards in reverse.
Oh!
I blew it.
I had the slow motion cameras on though. The 360 on in slow mo.
I blew it. Damn.
You bumped it into forward. Is that what happened?
Yep.
Oh. Hey, thank God. I think it was pretty uneventful though. Just throw it in reverse and we'll see if there's enough suction for it to pull it without the air.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Put it in reverse and see if it'll pull it.
Yeah.
Suck it on there.
Yeah, you know, I don't think Bill's wrong. You know what would be funny if this actually worked?
It's collapsing the hose.
Okay. Well, I think if a guy were to nurse the air, maybe get it to work.
We need to get that clamp back
And
on
there's
there.
no air on it. It's clamped up.
So let me get the where's the shit?
I don't know if that whatever admixes, whatever we put in it.
The retarder definitely slumps it up. It slops it up a bit. But yeah, our mix at home, my theory is the slick pack doesn't work because of our sand. So it'd be interesting to try the slick prime with your guys' stuff.
I think the slick pack doesn't work because it's slick pack.
There's guys that swear by it though. I had a guy that sent me a video of a slick prime product, priming out 350 feet of 2.5 and 2 inch down in Louisiana.
We used it early on.
Yeah.
And it'd get 50, maybe.
Well, that's what we
75
get.
feet
But he
every time.
sent me the video, then he sent me the bottle. I got literally 5 feet into a hose with it. It was crazy.
Brandon, all you said you use slick pack all the time, right?
Yeah, whenever I worked at TRC, that's all we used to come out.
But that'd be boom pump, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't use it on line pumps, would they? They would? And it actually worked?
actually, I mean, it plugged up. But we also use 4-inch and 5-inch hoses though. So, you know, it's a little bit more room.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more forgiving. With our mud and our small line back home, it doesn't work with a dang. Be curious to see what it'll do through this stuff. Well, blowing the hose up was on the list, not till the end of the day, but check that one off the list.
Well, we're not done.
Yeah, no, we're not done.
So we on it pretty good. The pump operator did.
Operator error, human error.
We had to blow on cap on the end and had it pumping, basically capped off, and he didn't hit it.
So y'all were just doing that, just checking stuff.
He hit it so far.
Okay. What the heck?
Yeah, it's definitely 100% on it.
Oh. One sec.
Here we go.
Oh, 1 sec.
Oh, you're not ready?
Okay, that one. On. And, oh. This one. Think it's coming back?
It's moving. I can
It is moving, okay. Show us a wad of paper.
coming up the hill over here. Come by me.
Okay.
Just come on in. There it is.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Got it. We got the shot. That was good. Yeah. Oh, you do some dish soap.
Soap the ball.
Ah, there we go. So that's round two. We're gonna pull back a ball in soapy water and really clean this thing up.
We're fixing to pull this back.
I'll make you a live hell. Get his little firecracker. He took that little firecracker from town. Wrapped it about 2 o'clock in the morning. That was good. They was saying I had a war started. I was just there. I didn't know that. I just never had a spark bomb, but that's
What can't you do with Dawn dish soap, really, you know?
You know it's good to wash your dogs with if they got fleas.
Is it really?
It'll kill the fleas.
Hypoallergenic.
Got to have a good soapy ball for this one. Where'd that clamp?
Hey Jeff, can you put the sponge in one more time? Pull out a bit and put it one more time. This is viral TikTok shit. It is. Okay, ready? Show us the label. Show us what we're using.
We take sponsors, so I don't know if this is this is Buster Plugs.
Hold on, you're on the wrong hose.
You're on the wrong hose.
I did some work.
Well, it's got to go back on, Brandon. Come on. Does that mean we lost all our water?
No.
No, it'll be puddled in there. We're good.
I'll put water in right there.
Well, we should have water.
Yeah.
Did you get all that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be the dickens with the soapy hands.
The best part is the hopper spilling over a bit. It's gonna give them TikTokers lots to talk about.
Oh yeah, we're...
I think all your water right there.
Did it?
I guess we gotta put the pump in over. Oh, you got the remote. Sweet.
Oh, yeah. We'll go reverse this time. Okay. You there, Ron?
Oh, she's really sucking in. You gotta slow the pump down for a bit, maybe? Or?
You make it already went by?
I don't think so. There's no way.
Right here.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, it's filling up again. I can see the hose expanding again. Okay. Just sucked in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll give it just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I can feel it moving right here at me.
Yeah, it's still going. I think it's just slow.
Here it comes. Water's going through. Here comes the ball.
I see the ball and the water going past it. The ball's right there stuck at the hose. I see it sitting there. It's right there. There you go, yeah.
There's one by. I knew I should have used a bag.
Keep doing that, it'll go. Yeah.
It's clean. Look how clean it is.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go.
Go by itself. We got pressure on here now.
I think I can take the hose back to Amazon now.
We were not happy with the performance. That's a return item.
Brandon says he wants a whole set of this on his pump. You want a whole set of this on your pump?
There it goes.
It'll be a lot lighter.
Hey Jeff, can you do a couple strokes to show the mess?
here.
Yep.
We'll put it on. We'll pump what we got in the hopper back into the mud dealer.
Okay.
And then we'll get this one going.
Okay. So we have determined that lots of water in a second bowl, to no surprise, gets things cleaner. Beautiful. All right, this is coming off. We'll snip this on and pump this hopper down into the Mud Demon. Here's the other test. Are you gonna prime it back with the ball in it? That always sucks for me.
I want to catch it here.
Okay. Give it a try.
Oh, you may ought to put it down in that hopper, in that tub.
Let the ball out first, right?
Right.
Tub over here. Look pointed at his house.
This would be the impromptu test for all the guys that say to put a ball ahead of your primer.
I can't hear the pump. I can't hear if it stops up.
If it pressures up or whatever, I can't hear it.
I'll give you a yell. I'll go part way. Okay.
So is it on and off?
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh. Shit, that came right out of there. No hesitation. That was surprising. Wow. See, with our mud, it would never do that, man, because I've tried to do that. Pull it back a couple hoses, break one off, push it ahead one, and it just plugs like within 5 feet. It's our sand, man. I honestly think it's our sand. Because look how fine this sand is compared to ours. Their rock is bigger.
Yeah, but lesser.
More science. We just pump that ball through 100 feet, no problem. It would never do that with our mud. It's this, you got this nice fine sand. I think that slick pack might even work with your mud.
Well,
I do.
We're going to give it a try.
We're gonna give it a try. Is that next up?
We're going to give it a try.
Okay, next up. You want me to grab it?
Yeah.
I think I left it in the Ranger. Okay. So we got choices for slick prime here. We're gonna go with, I think.
You want to keep on pumping?
Hey, that's your favorite one?
Well, so this is the one. A guy named Chris Calhoun follows Jeff and I's channel, sent me this with a video priming through 200 or 350 feet of all 2.5 and 2 inch system, no problem. I tried it on my pump with our mud, made a video called how to plug a concrete pump. Didn't even make it 5 feet through the first hose. So we're gonna try this again. Jeff, we'll try the Chris Calhoun primer, the one that Chris sent me.
Okay.
So half a bottle is 1 prime. I better shake this up first. Okay, there we go. And we'll go a half a bottle. It's more like 3/4 of a bottle, but I'll give it a couple minutes to smell it out. Looking at your sand and the way that sponge primed back through, I feel like this stuff might work with your mud, with this sand today. I think it's going to prove that our problem is the sand.
Well, 2 things here. One, Matt thinks this is the ultimate priming machine because it doesn't have a chance to really pressure up like the bigger pumps do, and it just gives it time to move and not get so jammed up and pressured up. I think this 2.5 primes like a dream, just because it's a little bit smaller, it keeps things a little bit better contained. So this is probably keeps your prime together. Doesn't happen to the water. We saw the water being outran.
Yes,
on
yeah,
that
that's
part.
true.
We're going downhill. I think with the 2.5, it keeps it choked down just a little bit to help get that lubrication all the way around better.
And I have another theory also, is that with the 3-inch, almost every time it plugs, it'll be right at the end. If it rock packs, it'll be right at the end. And I think the reason for that is once it gets to the end, it's losing the back pressure out the end of the hose, and then
The rocks are stacking up.
starts separating,
Right,
whatever.
that makes sense.
To go along with what you're saying, I also think the 3-inch flexes a little bit as it gets away from the collars, and then it loses its flexibility as it gets closer to the collar too. So
I could see this thing too, the way it strokes over so quickly in shorter strokes, kind of like a ball valve pump. It's tick, tick, tick. There isn't really much time between the strokes for the concrete to kind of fall back and separate. It's more constant pressure. A lot of theories here.
there's
So should we? There's a lot going on here today. A lot of activity. A lot of questions being answered.
Yes, in the beginning, there was a monkey and there was a football, and it, no, never mind.
But the monkey is now sort of romancing the football. Not just, you know, going after it, so to speak.
plenty of time or what? It doesn't look great.
It's not really that thick yet. I think we need to give it a couple more, just to be fair.
I think it'd work better like this.
Do you think so? Okay. Well, let's read what does the instructions say? Because, you know...
It has instructions?
Oh, no, it says mix for 2 minutes, let stand for 2 minutes.
We're there.
Yeah, we've done it, right?
We're there.
As per the instructions, right? Okay, we are there. Okay. Do you think we need it? No, we don't need a bag. We got a nice loop there. So you're gonna go right in the elbow, okay?
Oh, it definitely has got some slime to it now.
Yeah. And the rest of the hose, would you say?
Okay.
So this is primer test number 1 on the Mud Demon. This is superprimer.com. Guten Titan? What do you do?
Did we get water in here?
We did not, and we should, right?
I definitely want to get some water.
Yeah, that's what the video Chris had sent me. He definitely had water ahead of it.
How'd that feel? Gotta be cool.
Maybe a splash of beer too.
A little bit of salt, lime. Hey, just trying.
Primer with beer?
With straight beer.
That's a waste.
What if it were, what's the Bud Light? Would it still be a waste if it were Bud Light?
Nah, you pour it down. I think maybe your GoPro stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, you
I
put the
gotta
hoses on? Okay.
Well, no, I'm gonna take it over there and wash out.
Oh, you are? Okay,
I'll
okay.
bring it back.
Once you snap it up, we'll pull it off.
Okay.
Do you want the rest of the primer in the hose too, Jeff?
No.
No?
I think
You feel good about that?
we're
Okay.
what we brought.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. All right, what do you say? Super primer, take 1. Got aircon remotes everywhere here today. We did.
Yeah.
Gosh dang. Okay. It is the sand, man.
It's the Sandman.
Now you still got,
It tried to bond.
yeah, you still get the jelly sand ball that we get.
Yep.
But your sand is fine and forgiving enough that it works. So 100% the problem is our sand. I still think the first prime with the mortar is way better than this, but it worked. It worked. Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't think that had another 100 feet left in
No.
it. No. Right? But it worked. Okay, so now we're going to pull a ball back here. And we're going to try primer product number 2. And we'll see how it does. There she goes. Oh, she's back. And we just found our opening 7 seconds of the video.
Where's our ball though?
Oh, it'll be in there somewhere. Okay, primer number 2, what do we got?
Primer pack.
Slick pack from Fritz Pack. Genuine, the real deal, one of the OG primers.
I guess that's dissolvable.
It is a dissolving bag, but sometimes it can take a while. I usually just tear them open. There we go. Directions on this one say mix for 1 minute, then allow to sit for 5 minutes. That's the instructions. I guess it gives us 5 minutes to clean up the mud demon. Yeah. See how this stuff is kicking off with all that retarder in it?
Yes.
Right? All the retarder we put in this stuff. You think we'd have the truck here for 3 hours or something? Right? I know.
It feels like it.
You're supposed to have 1 bag for every yard. I don't put in 2 bags.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I gave you 3.
No, we still have 1 left, I think.
Oh.
We gave him the 2 slow Willy, but we also had a mini delay, I think. It's okay, we're almost done. This is our last test, and then we'll pound it out. And what do you want to do? Just pump the ball into the tray?
Yeah.
Oh no. Come on, really? Uh-oh. Well, that's gonna throw a hitch to the blend. I guess, should we put a hose on and recirculate it? Or what? Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Prime test number 2.
What's a little hole I gotta hit?
Slick Pack, the OG. You can do it. Get your goo in. Never mind. Looks like the other stuff, but it's more clear. The other stuff was milkier. It's a weird thing to say, given the close proximity to these 2 grown gentlemen right now.
Don't let little Debbie watch this. She may hire me.
Oh,
no! I spoke too soon.
Oh, fell apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mental game.
I was talking instead of concentrating.
Yeah.
I got
All right. Full disclosure, we did not find the ball that we sucked back. There's a ball somewhere in the hopper probably.
That possibly could be a factor.
But everybody tells us about this priming with the ball ahead of the primer. How about in between the concrete?
You ready, Al?
Okay, here we go. Test number 2. Slick pack. Here we go.
I hear gurgles.
You got gurgles. We like gurgles. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You didn't like that sound?
You know what? I'm gonna throw my grout away. I'm a
This
slick
stuff
pack, man.
is beautiful with your mud, isn't it?
That would make most whales jealous.
Yeah.
So basically, Jeff's gonna win.
That's kind of the...
Is he giving me any mud? Oh, man. I said, did I not say, hey, are you ready, Al?
Oh yeah, both 3 times loud and clear. Come on, Al. For me, that's the most exciting dad of the day, is that Slick Prime works.
So
Jeff,
next
next time we get you up to BC again, Jeff, we're going to try Slick Pack with our mud so you can see in person what it does. But yeah, this is a pretty good test comparing concrete from different areas and the different behaviors based on different raw materials.
It's a pretty smooth pump. I mean,
It is.
We got a lot of good volume control. So you have a lot of control of what's going on.
Yes.
And
I wonder how much that plays into those primers working as well as they did. I mean, I still think it's ultimately your concrete.
I ran 50% at half throttle.
Okay.
How I primed out.
But I like when it's so snappy on the shift over when it primes. There's not a lot of pausing, right?
It's smooth.
It is, yeah.
So what's next?
T-bone steaks. Or tomahawk.
No more tests. We're not using the clay.
I'm getting sunburned, man. I think the concrete's starting to go off. If you go step on the pile we got on the ground when we transferred over from Little Jewel to the Mud Demon, go give it a test with your boot.
Why?
It's starting to go. We had a little oopsies when pulling the ball back, made a little mess. But we got the machine nicely oiled up, so that'll pressure wash it right off of there. Such a tight little unit. Honestly, this is a great little machine. I'm impressed. Last little bit. The lid on the hopper, pump the Mud Demon down, get a little bit of air through, pull the ball back.
Little pump's nice when it's slow.
It's a nicer pump for pumping slow than our line pumps because there's not that pause in the stroke, right? Shit, you done this before?
Once or twice.
Twice?
I'm of opinion
I've seen you on YouTube TV once or twice.
that pump, as far as what I'm doing out here pumping a 20 by 30 that you can't get to,
Yeah.
I'll take that one over that one.
Yeah, it's so versatile, right?
It's slower,
Yeah.
supposedly, but it's actually faster because it's smooth.
Yeah.
There's no wait time, and breaking off hoses and all this, and man that's struggling. I can put more square footage with that.
Well, same thing at 30 yards an hour. When do you ever really need to go faster than that, right? Unless you're trying to do commercial work.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, do we still have a sponge, or was that our only one?
No, I got one.
What happened? It must have got cut up.
I guess so.
It's a mystery.
Oh yeah. Behind the hole there. Yep.
But if you're not back there, who's going to put their thumb on it?
Don't I need to own stickers for our connect the air?
Oh, your own signals.
Disconnect and put your finger over the end.
Your own CPMA hand signals.
Yeah.
This is where I like the bag a lot better.
Yeah, when it comes out, it just kind of goes. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. It's like a parachute, right? When it exits, almost. There we go. Shoot, that was pretty good. Good job, man.
How'd that work?
Oh, well. I was trying to do the cool little ball flick at the end, and that failed, so. Yeah, top-notch blowout, though. That's good. I'm going to say that blowout with no gauge or secondary relief port was cleaner than 95% of ours with said devices. Something to be said for the thumb, maybe.
It's all just
Experience and feel.
Did you ever see the end of that one video where Bill and I blew out that bag?
That was a recent video,
Yeah,
right?
that 250 feet,
Yeah.
how smooth that was?
Yep. But yeah, for a ball there, that was pretty damn good.
Only in Texas.
Only in Texas. All right, we'll pack up some hoses and that's it. Remember when I said 8 o'clock at night? My prediction for the concrete setting was 8 o'clock tonight.
Solid, huh?
Yeah, so much for 8 p.m.
I thought we'd put all three of those bags
So
in
the
there.
driver was saying the bag said on them 1 bag per cubic yard for 1 hour. We only put 2 bags in at 6 yards, so yeah, okay. That makes sense. All right, well, we're all done here. We're just gonna take the Mud Demon over and wash it out. Let's see what's left in the hopper. Next to nothing. Wow, this thing pumps down low. That's impressive. Glad we got that one done when we did. That stuff was cooking. Go.
You know what's one of the best things about those Aircom remotes, don't you? How wonderful they are.
Waterproof.
Weather.
Weatherproof. Waterproof.
Withstand the Texas weather, they're weatherproof.
Waterproof to how many feet?
So how many feet?
Like 3 feet or something, or 6 feet?
I'm not sure.
A lot.
I can't see pumping concrete that deep though.
Yeah, yeah.
Loading that hose back in the back of your truck?
This hose?
No.
I don't think I ever want to see it again. I mean, I'm going to be far, far away.
We can hang it. We can make a Hall of Fame wall.
We should, or a Hall of Shame wall, more like
There's
it.
no way we're done with this.
Do you think? What else are we going to do with it? What could we do? Well, actually, the plastic bag trick would be nice to do with this.
That? I'm thinking like the 40th floor for Dan to see what the prom looks like.
Yeah, where
Dan needs this.
he plugs into the diversion valve down at street level. For sure.
A little pressure on it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I know it only says what 44 psi on it, but there's at least there's at least a 3-to-1 safety margin on that. I mean, come on. That being said, still don't do this at home. We're professionals. We are trained professionals in a controlled environment, and we had safety glasses on, so we're good. We're not decommissioning it, are we? Is that what's happening? That's a sad day. It's probably for the better of mankind, I would say.
Yeah. Another easy thing about this is the way Matt designed it. You've got 4 grease earths there.
Yep.
And 2 on the other side. That's all you got to hit.
Oh, 4 and 4.
Yep. Well, that takes care of everything.
So yeah, no stragglers hidden in behind or below.
Nope, they're all right here.
We got older pumps that have a couple of hidden ones, and they always get missed.
So that's it.
That's it.
It really just doesn't get any simpler than that, you know?
You know, it's my first time seeing this pump in person. I'm like way more impressed than I thought it would be.
I figured you would. It's just, I was really excited to be able to get to display it to you, you know, show it to you.
For a guy that does a couple loads, 2-3 loads, a couple times a week,
A landscaper type.
it's perfect. It's perfect. Somebody who maybe can't get a pump the next day with a simple phone call and might have to wait for a week or 2, or they're in a rural area, or they just wants to dictate their own schedule.
You heard Matt. Matt likes it, and you know, and Matt would have one if I wasn't here.
Yeah.
He would have one.
And he's a local placer finisher, right?
Yep. He lives 1 hour and 45 minutes from the Metroplex.
Right.
Where line pumps are.
Right.
So to get one out here, it'll cost you $1 gazillion for travel and everything. Because a line pumper coming from out there to here, you're getting one job.
Right.
You don't have time to catch a second one.
Yes.
Unless you just so happen to catch one.
Yeah, you have to charge enough to make your day in one job, basically,
Yes,
at that
yes.
point, right? Definitely exceeded expectations. And just walking around it, looking at it, I mean, it's a Schwing pump unit. It's a quality unit. All built in the USA, right? Matt built these is he in Minnesota?
He's in Minnesota.
So all built in the USA. I know some of the pump kit parts might be made in Germany, I'm not sure. But the Mud Demon end of things and the final assembly and all that is done in Minnesota.
A lot of the parts that Matt actually puts on it, you can get from a Granger site. Granger, they're a industrial supply house. They're online, and they got them. And most Metropolitan has a Granger outlet.
Right. So he's using common parts.
Like the agitator, you can get from Granger.
Oh, you can? Really?
So that's another thing. A lot of these parts you can get from.
So it comes standard with Aircom wireless remote.
Aircom, yep, comes with
What
that.
we're allowed to talk about what the rough price point is?
Sure. With the Aircom remote, and you get the reducers, clamps for to coming out. He gives you a 4-to-3 elbow.
Okay.
It comes with.
Oh, it does come with that.
Yep.
Okay.
You get a tool kit, and you get Dan's hammer. You're looking at $55K for the machine.
And most entry-level trailer pumps these days are hovering 105, 100, 105.
The equivalent of this one right here on a trailer pump is probably going to be somewhere around 80 to 85.
Okay, for this exact one on a trailer.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
So if you already own the skid steer, or you don't want to, I guess if you're towing a skid steer to a job and you're going to pump on the same day, and you've only got one trailer, this kind of is the way to go. Because if it's a trailer pump, how are you going to get both units there with one tow, with one trip? You're not, right? So this is important to get in the video, I think. Enough concrete pumping for a day.
It's kind of a rednecks with paychecks type thing. The guy's got a little bit of money.
Okay, so that's what fires are up.
That's the firebox.
Oh, you can see the.
So it's got some, yeah, that's the rotisserie area. Yeah, I've been having to grease it. But it's got dampers in there, so.
You know, people are going to ask, is there any hazard with the propane cylinder right beside it?
This by the Underwriters Laboratories, this is the first fire smoker that can be put in a building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the first one.
Are you serious?
First
Wow.
Okay. A lot of barbecue joints use this same one.
Really?
First one in New York City.
So how do they exhaust it? Just a fan?
Well, there's a fan and it'll go up. It'll be
Okay.
hopped up.
So where did you get your hands on this thing? Where'd you find
Because
it?
the restaurant was on fire. I pulled it out.
Oh, he saved it.
Rebuilt it.
Saved the smoker.
Literally, I had to rebuild the thing. I had to rewire a new thermostat in it, all the grease lines, all the switches and stuff. But,
So you just throw the steaks on there, spin them around?
yep, let them get a little smoke to them.
And then do you have to char them before or after? or
No,
you just throw
we'll
them on?
seal them. We'll seal them afterwards. We'll seal them.
Okay.
Reverse
So
seal.
reverse sear.
So, this thing is rated for 700 pounds of meat. Yep.
Can we go shoot a cow?
I can put 48 briskets on here.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah. Now, like Bill said, this is a restaurant. I mean, no redneck needs this in their backyard.
Yeah, there's a unit. Forget trailer pumps. You got trailer smokers.
Yeah. It's built by it's called an oiler. It's built by J&R Manufacturing out of Mesquite.
A local company.
Yep. But these are shipped all over the world. I mean, they're shipped everywhere.
What's your favorite thing to make in this?
Probably brisket. Maybe does a phenomenal job of
The
brisket.
brisket takes some time, right?
Yeah, I cook my briskets in 20 hours.
Tonight it's tomahawks.
Nice tomahawks.
We're tomahawking.
Wow.
You're definitely not in Canada anymore. Yeah, so that's our concrete that wasn't going to set up till 8 o'clock according to me. And it's now 6 p.m. It looks like that. I underestimated the Texas heat. Beautiful.
We had all of them, but 2 hoses.
So how many
Open the doors.
how many points do you get today? We did 200 at the start of 3-inch,
I'm blowing y'all out of the water.
and then we did how much 2.5 was on the ground?
At least the 175.
175 to start. Then we cleaned it out. We primed 150 again. So you and sorry, the 3-inch was 200. So we have 200 feet out.
Well,
So-
no. 175. Then we had the 210. Well, no.
The 110-foot hose, the experimental
So it would
hose.
have been 175 plus a 10-footer.
Okay, so we'll just say you had 175 plus 175 plus 150.
You this morning.
Yeah, what
Well,
I
that
did
don't
this
count.
morning.
I
This
had
is
to
for the
be-
prime out challenge. So you
Oh, man.
you got
We can say
the math is so bad. 350. You got 500 feet today. Yeah,
plus 2 inch.
right. You got 175, 175 plus 150. So you got 500 points today.
We gotta go. Yeah.
We gotta sabotage him tomorrow. I mean,
He's got to show up tomorrow.
Yeah,
to get that.
and using slick pack.
I'm telling
oh,
you.
that was brave.
Slick
Yeah,
pack,
you-
slick pack, dude. This is. I vouch for slick pack.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's our concrete. That's the reason why 100% it's our concrete. That's why it doesn't work.
So you're saying Texas?
So I apologize to Slick Pack. I apologize to Super Primer. It's not you. It's us. It's definitely our concrete. It is.
Not you.
But no, I don't know. I think if we probably went 225, I think it would have 100%.
Yeah, it
No,
didn't.
it still looked good at the end.
For the first bit of actual concrete that came out. I mean, there's only one way to find out. I expect you to keep rolling. I'll send you all of my Super Primer from back home, and I want you to keep rolling with it. So what did we learn today from our science?
Texas mud is better than Canadian.
I think we might have debunked the air pocket theory, but there's some debate on that because of the downhill nature of the prime.
For sure, downhill.
Yeah. But there, would you say there's some increased doubt with regards to the air pocket theory, that there's an air pocket between the water and the grout?
Still go back to the day I rolled that hose down the hill, because at the very end, you could see it actually blowing the water.
I think it's still up in the air. I'm more leaning towards that the air pocket theory is not, in fact, reality, but but we can't say for certain here. So
you know what? I was trying to go for that air pocket theory. That's why I put so much water when I plugged out, because I thought there was gonna be like a little bit of air in between.
Oh, you mean when you plugged out of the prime out competition?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I think there's got to be some kind of difference. Like something's got to be, because if there's not air, then it's not going to mix together.
Now there was definitely separation. When we saw where the water came
yeah.
through, we saw where the primer come through, and then we knew when we had concrete, come through. There was definitely some separation coming through that clear hose.
Well, you know what else was interesting? Pulling the clear hose back when the water got past the sponge. Yeah. And the air was getting past the sponge. You could clearly see it. I mean, that hose isn't a good example because it was kind of distorting.
Yeah, there's no rigidity to it.
Yeah. Whereas when the bag came back much easier than the sponge, right? So I think we did some good science today, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, we definitely made some strides.
Some groundbreaking research is what we've done here. Yeah.
There's more to do.
There's more to do. Our work is just getting started here.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. 100%.
Is there anything you want to say before we end the video? We got a lot here.
Man.
We got a lot to stew on.
Yeah. I can't wait till the next live video, the live stream. I think we've got a lot to discuss.
We do. We got to dig deeper into this thing. There's a lot of good conversation to have.
Yeah. 100%.
What do you think, Bill? What do you think of the little experiment? Was it as dumb as you initially thought?
Like I said, the lives would be good and get some input from other people or whatever on their thoughts on it. Would be interesting to see here. As far as the clear hose goes or whatever, I was really surprised that it held up as well as it did. I thought for sure either as soon as the rock hit that it was just it wasn't gonna slide in that hose and blow the end off, or when it got past it a good ways, because we had 100
back pressure.
We had 100 feet on past the clear hose.
Yep.
I thought when it got out there and it started really building up some more pressure or whatever, that it would blow out.
We were pumping at a decent pace.
I was amazed that it held.
And fortunately, we were able to blow it off the end, and we think we have some solid GoPro 360 footage of that. Yeah. So we can study that a little bit.
I watched the hose, and I honestly think it probably went to probably 60, 70 bar before it actually let go.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yeah. No, that's some good hose. Yeah.
And it wasn't the hose that blew. It was the end.
Yes.
It just come off the collar.
And that was our end that we had the trouble with. That wasn't the fancy one. The other side was the better side, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we could find a way to better fasten those ends. If we didn't use threaded ends, if we used actual, like, what do they call it, ferruled ends? Like what they use for the old banded together hoses that are...
I mean, if you had ends, like if you took a hose and had it cut and put a new end on it.
I guess we could...
with the machine that crimped
like an actual heavy-duty end, and we just pushed it in and strapped it, or crimped it, yeah. We could actually get one of those hoses for further testing.
We could run up to Grand Prairie one day and talk to Conforms and see if we can get an input on it.
I don't know that Michael wants to incur that kind of liability, yeah.
They didn't even sell us the ends.
What did you think, Ian? What did you learn?
Tomahawk steak. I mean,
stop thinking about the barbecue.
No, that was cool, the priming. You saw the clear...
Yeah, we got great footage.
Yeah, that was nice.
I don't want to catch you with a clear hose on your pump, though. Don't get any silly ideas.
Maybe a whip.
Maybe a whip. Brandon, what do you think?
I think it was good science today.
Good science. That's a good way to summarize it. That could actually be the video title.
There's never been video of being able to see the prime out through coming back here. And I was like, dang, we're about to do some cool shit today. Just something that people don't do.
We're pioneering the industry.
People don't really...
But that could mean that we're just...
have the time to or want to, and... I think it's just it's a
Well,
fun.
I
I
think-
think it's a fun experience, honestly.
I think Ian can vouch for it. The day we pull up to the house there in Vancouver, and it's 100 feet, 125 maybe a stretch, and you and I are just pulling all of his hose off the truck and basically lacing the yard.
And this is Henrik Sedin's manicured lawn. If you don't know who Henrik Sedin is, do
Yeah.
a quick Google search.
I mean, we're bound to have to determine that we've got some screws loose here.
we got started the ball rolling there. I'm afraid where this might end up.
But like you said, I mean, what do we lay out? Total between both pumps, what do we lay out? We got 200.
Almost 400.
Yeah, 200 or 200, 175, then 175, then 150 again.
I mean, who does that for shits and giggles?
No.
Yeah, I think what it comes down to is there's nobody as dumb as us out there. It's really. I mean,
Trying to keep it a little bit more professional.
yeah, no, I know, yeah, no.
Because guys are going, you bunch of dumbasses.
We're just. What does Bill say when the video's over?
Morning,
I
everybody.
start.
I know, morning, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Hey, say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Brandon, have you thought of a cool line?
I haven't thought. I like Jeff's line. What do you say? No, the other one.
For a ridgeline owner here, say throw it in mud.
Oh, you're fine, Mama. Come
Throw
on
it
in
in
here.
mud.
Throw the transfer case in mud. You can give an outro too. You're just in time.
No, I don't do that.
Till next time, over and out. I think our pump party just got shut down. The grand finale before we end the video. Oh my lord. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Got one more? Yep, that works. Yeah, it looks all right. Who's gonna eat the whole thing? I can take one down. Can you take a whole one down?
No.
You don't think so? I will. It's a whole other video itself, the eat off.